Hey guys, it's August and welcome back to some more StarCraft II. Let's see what's going on in the bar.
So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Minsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, Tychus.
What was it like, Jimmy? Fighting them Zerg?
All the scrapes we were in back in the day, all the narrow escapes, none of it compares to how terrible they are, Tychus. You don't know what real fear is, till you got 1,000 of these sons of bitches barreling down on you.
What's this? I heard them Zerg got burned out by them creepy Protoss a few years back.
It's been 4 years and they're still finding burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on a black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
Have to say, Jimmy, you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Minsk, I'd be running scared from you too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah, I was just kidding.
Tychus is the best.
Oh man, didn't the magistrate here know he was hiring an arch criminal as his marshal?
He was counting on it. Guess my tough guy reputation kept things nice and quiet around here. All the time I wore that badge, I never had to shoot anybody.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Alright, it's time for the news!
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mengsk spoke on this subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
Actually, the only civilian deaths appear to be collateral damage from overzealous Dominion security force.
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, killing women and children on Marsara.
I gotta say, that's one strong TV down there. I didn't realize till now that it's still functioning. Alright, on to the next mission.
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Marsara. Transportation is on the way. Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
I've got transport coming to pick us up. All we gotta do is sit tight.
Don't sound too hard. I figure we earned ourselves a little R&R.
Commander, I'm detecting a massive concentration of Zerg biosignatures landing at the abandoned dig site.
I should have known it. Damn you,
I
Tychus.
swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
Hell, we gotta hold out long enough for extraction. If we man the bunkers and hold those 2 bridges as long as we can, we just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
I've been in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you ain't.
Alright, so here we are in mission 3. Now, Mission 3 is pretty cool because it's actually inspired by Mission 3 in the original Terran campaign back in StarCraft 1. That was a defense chapter for about 20 minutes or so, where you had to hold off against the Zerg as the Terrans. They would come down to 2 entranceways, and they would send a lot of basic units at you with the occasional flyers you had to deal with your bunkers and missile turrets, and you can kind of see where the comparisons are. Also, this is really slow. I don't know why my speed went down. What are you doing, game? There we go. Perfect. So back when I originally did those missions as a kid, way back in StarCraft 64 actually, which yes existed and was surprisingly good, it took me a long time to actually beat it. I was still very new to RTSs and wasn't really sure how to deal with all the waves of Zerg coming at my base. As a matter of fact, my strategies basically devolved into me trying my best and then lifting off my buildings like this and running away. Like, you can't catch me, Zerg! So yeah, fun times were had all around, I guess. As a matter of fact, that mission and even this one are surprisingly easy. All you gotta do is throw down a bunch of bunkers. I don't know why I never thought about that as a kid, but if you seriously just put down a bunch of bunkers at these entranceways, then there's nothing that Zerg can really do about it. Usually you need some specific units to take out fortifications like bunkers, and the Zerg just don't have it in this mission. That makes it surprisingly easy. Now, the one difference between this mission and that one is that there will be occasional Marines we have to go out and save. And you don't have to do this, but doing it will get you some extra forces, as well as get you some resources, so might as well. Speak of the devil.
We're pinned down near Backwater Station. Please assist.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm working on a game, don't worry. So there are some Zerg on the way, but to be fair, like, there's nothing they can just stop us here. Alright, pick up these guys. Let's run back to base.
Thought we were gunners there.
No worries, Marine.
Not enough minerals.
So yeah, my basic strategy here will be to throw down 3 bunkers at each entranceway. Come on, hurry up. I'll throw down one here, I guess. And then another one right here. Oh, more of them are coming. Let's go, Marines. Take down those Zerg. So I guess what I'm doing is talk a bit about the new buildings we have, because we now have bunkers, missile turrets, and an engineering bay. So bunkers are the basic, like, defensive structure for the Terrans, and they are really good. They're pretty cheap, only costing 100 minerals. They have 400 health, and any Marines inside them will be able to freely shoot out at any enemy without taking any damage. So to get to these Marines, they have to destroy the bunker. This makes them, like, really good. If you ever need to defend a location... Oh god. What's happening? Oh shit, the flyers are coming in. I didn't notice. Yeah, they send Mutalisks at you in this mission, which are the basic Zerg flyers. Mutalisks aren't too bad, but they can be annoying if they get to swarm ya. And also, if they got behind us and attacked our SCVs, it'd be a bit of a pain. Anyway, I'm supply boxed. I have to explain so much stuff. So yeah, just overall, bunkers are like really good. If you ever need to defend a location, throw down some bunkers, fill with Marines or like any infantry unit, and you will be fine. A really cool thing about them, which they added into StarCraft 2, is that bunkers can actually be salvaged, which means that you will recover the entire cost of building it, but you will lose the bunker. Of course, this means they can always just replace it somewhere else, so this is really good if you want to continually push forward your like army lines or something. So yeah, bunkers are pretty great all in all. Oh, they're attacking this way now.
Armed and ready.
I feel like there's one more point I wanted to mention about them, but I don't remember what it was.
The doctor is in.
Oh, right, of course. Just like any other Terran building, you can actually repair bunkers with SCVs. So if you need to really hold down a location, more dudes, then make sure to have a couple of SCVs just sitting around your bunkers, and they'll be able to repair them whenever they get damaged.
You rang.
Alright, time to rescue the second bunch of guys. So the other new building we have in this chapter, the second one, there's 3 of them, is the missile turret. Now the missile turrets are these things here. They are pretty cheap defensive things you can buy. They only cost about 75 minerals, I think. But they can only attack air units. This makes them... they're okay, I guess. Kind of the big thing about Mr. Turrets that makes them not the best, I would say, is that they can be easily swarmed. So like if they just sent in like maybe 10 Mutalisks, or not even like 5 Mutalisks, they could just like rush the Mr. Turret down before the Mr. Turret can kill them. Because these things only attack one unit at a time, and they do have fairly low health. So if anything, Mr. Turrets are better at stopping like aerial raids in your base, and also just holding off the enemy long enough for the rest of your army to get there to take care of them. There are also detectors, which means they can detect invisible units. That's not really relevant in this mission, but later on that will become important. And the final building we have in this mission is the engineering bay. From the engineering bay we can get weapon and armor upgrades for our units. This produces ones for infantry units, which means that once we research this, all our marines will have +1 to their damage, and that means they will do more damage of course, and be able to kill things faster, which is always very helpful. In particular cases, like for example our medics, because they have no attack, they will not get any bonus from getting +1 to the attack. So in order to get them a bonus, we'll have to get them extra defense, which I'm going to be researching after that. And of course, the damage increase isn't always like +1. For other things like siege tanks, you get like +5 and shit. Alright, so what else is there to explain? Oh right, by the way, in this mission we only have +1 weaponry available, but later on we'll get 2 and 3, and then later down the line we'll even get weapon upgrades for our vehicles and our aerial units too. Oh, I should talk about this too. In this game, each of the military units the Terrans have can get 2 upgrades to them, either being the tech lab or the reactor. How these work is that from the barracks, from the reactor, you can actually produce 2 of the basic unit from that building. So in this case, this reactor barracks can build 2 marines at once, which is nice.
Base is under attack.
Oh god. Oh, just more Mutalisks, we're fine here. Like, honestly, they are not going to be able to break through this. Although my bunkers are getting a little bit damaged. I'll leave you there, and I'll leave this guy over here. And from the tech labs, you can actually produce some of the more advanced units.
Keep at it, boys. A ride's on its way.
So in this case, from the ones with tech labs, you can actually produce medics, which you can't produce from the reactors. But on the flip side, you can only produce 1 of them at a time, so... What kind of setup you do here really depends on your strategy.
The doctor is in.
I usually do like 1 reactor and the rest tech labs, but up to you of course.
You gonna give me orders?
So all that being said, because we are pretty much going to be fine here, like there's no way the Zerg can even get to us, this mission is going to be kind of boring. Like there really isn't much for us to do here. There's no way to speed this up besides just wait. The mission does say 20 minutes.
We need immediate support.
Yeah, I knew those guys wouldn't help.
Is anyone out there?
Yeah, the mission does say 20 minutes, but that's on like base time. Because we're on faster, I think it's more like 16-ish. So you know what?
We're with you, Rainer.
I think I'm going to go out and destroy all the Zerg.
Sure thing.
This is going to be revenge for what they did to me all those years ago. Suck it, Zerg. I don't know if we can do this, and they have a pretty big army up here. But we have our Marines and our medics, and yeah, we're fine. Like, they can't do a thing to us. Oh, and they're attacking up here too, but we're absolutely fine. As I mentioned, any damage... Holy shit, they just all died. Any damage will be repaired by the SCV here. Let's throw that one into our... You guys are fine, trust me, okay? I really need more supply depots. How are you guys going? Oh, you're good. I could talk about how the Zerg work, but to be honest, I don't really want to do it right now. Yeah, I've already explained so much in this mission. I guess I'll talk about it, why not? At least a little bit. Basically how the Zerg work is that they produce all the units from their big building in there, which is called the hatchery, and they get the ability to produce them by building these things over here. So for example, this green thing here is called the spawning pool. If they build that, they can build Zerglings from their main building. That allows them to produce Hydralisks, that's roaches. Interesting enough, they even have that for building roaches because they don't get it in that mission. Like, I don't think on any difficulty the Zerg actually have the ability to build roaches in this mission. So that's weird. yeah, basically taking out those structures will prevent them from actually building those different units. However, in this mission, because they do have several bases, they probably have like sporting pools and hydralisk and other things. Like up here somewhere. So let's go, Marines.
We better send some body bags.
You guys are fine, I'm sure. Oh, maybe they're not fine, actually. We're getting poked! Leave my guys alone! Stop poking them! Oh god. We might need some more support. So the poking things are called spine crawlers, and they're the Zerg's basic ground defense. Those ones that had like the little holes on top are called spore crawlers, and they're the air defense for the Zerg. Oh god, we actually need to run away from here because we're getting destroyed. Run, Marines! We got more coming, don't worry. Oh shit, I replaced the wrong group. Oh, medics! Medics! Okay. I think we're good now. Let's just spam more Marines.
Just a little longer. We'll be getting out of here soon.
Oh yes, I'll hold off against all these waves of Zerg attacking my base. Man, this is so satisfying. Like all the trouble I had as a kid is just like nothing nowadays. By the way, this thing here is called the Spire that allows them to produce their Mutalisks. So if we take them out, then they will no longer be able to do that.
Mineral field depleted.
However, that being said, I'm pretty sure a lot of times in this game they just like automatically make units of certain triggers, like they just spawn out of nowhere. And I'm guessing this mission's probably the same. Oops. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually raise up supply depots. If you want, you can raise them to create walls that the enemy have to get through, but I usually have mine at the back of my base, so I just lower them so my units can walk over them. So we've pretty much covered everything we need to for this mission. Can we destroy all the Zerg before the evacuation happens? Maybe. This base is almost gone. There's the spore crawler, by the way. But I don't know about this one. We have about 3 minutes to do this. Come on, Marines. Some other Zerg facts for you. When you destroy one of the main units, those little things called broodlings come out to attack you. They don't do a whole lot of damage, it's kind of annoying more than anything else, but they can still kill some of your units. Oh, we might actually be able to do this. Because I think it's just these structures left. So take care of those, you dudes, and then run up here. As for these guys, I said attack waypoint, so over here. And then back down here. Wait, they move. Wait. I think I messed up somewhere. That's fine. Like, why are these ones green? That's weird. Now, who cares? We're crushing the Zerg here. I didn't even care. Let's get rid of that waypoint. Sucks to be you, Zerg. And yeah, once again, that green thing I just destroyed there is called the Baneling Nest and allows the Zerg to make Banelings. And they never make them in this mission.
This better be good.
I suppose that's just one of the little quirks. Where the hell are these guys coming from? I guess that's some of the, like, randomly spawning units I was mentioning.
We could use some help here.
Anyway, like I said, our base will be absolutely fine. There's no way the Zerg can break through that. They would need something like, maybe an Ultralisk or Broodlords, which are late game Zerg units to get through our bunkers.
I'm on it.
Better send some body bags.
Come on, you guys! Oh, okay.
Commander,
Medics!
this is Matt
Run
Horner.
for it!
Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
Take your time, man. No rush.
Support's coming! We have to destroy these spine crawlers!
Been waiting on you.
Okay, okay. This is getting a little bit worrisome, but we should be fine. I don't think the Zerg can take down a huge army of Marines here. Although they're getting a lot of Mutalisks out of nowhere. Come on, take that down! Yeah, suck it, Zerg! Yeah, I don't even care that these things are still here.
Standing.
Armed and ready.
Medic, run! Run for a medic! Damn
I'll take care of
it.
it.
Who cares? We did it, everyone! Oh yeah!
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
Alright, here are our stats for 0 hour. And on to the next mission.